Hello, Scott from Wessex Blades. Thanks for joining me again. Bit of a quiet week this week. I have progressed and now completed George N's beautiful grey U project on Danelore. So Danelore shape there. Viking longship, deco on one side, Spartan helmet on the other. New level of finish. Totally hand done. Alright. In beautiful U with a Spartan mosaic pin and red liners. The sheath is a half tan, half burgundy to make a sort of chestnutty brown. Red stitching. The back. Basic stitching on the rear. And all finished off with multiple wax layers. And then top coat of Renaissance wax. I'm finding I like the carnauba as well underneath. That's the sort of finish. And everything's protected then with the Renaissance wax. So I'm still using carnauba, buffing that up. And then protective layer of Renaissance wax. And then you buff that up as well. That gives it another shine. The edges. Wessex Blades handmade leather sheaths. So that's hand cut, hand dyed, hand punched, hand lock stitched, double welt. Double stitched, double row all the way up, not two at the top and then one on the way down and then loop back with double row, the whole thing. Double train track. Try punching through 4 layers of leather. You got to do it in various stages, 1 and 2 and then 2 from the other side. And but it's got a really nice sort of satin finish, that Renaissance wax. And it's fully coated on the inside as well. It's got a tan coat on the inside, so it's protected. But the outside you can still get food in, conditioner in. Because it's not totally sealed, as in, you know, it's not resined. So you can still get nourishing conditioners into the sheath on the outside. That's a beauty. So, if George, you can email me, or ping you an email just to get things going, her address, etc. And thanks for looking. It's got Wessex Blades. Moving on with the oak ones. Looking on my book. I've got to get Peters off as well. This is Gabs. So I've got some Danelore Bushcrafter ones in oak. So I've got one as Gavin. So I've got this. Is it Gav Evans? Order book. Gav Evans, Danelore in oak. So we've got the Saxon Axeman there. again, hand done, hand done. Obviously, when you look at a knife that's handmade, having a swoopy front makes everything just a little bit more difficult, because you've got to get the profile done on the grinder. I got some nice mosaic pins on that as well. So that's in its card sheath. Another one here. This is already reserved already. Just a little bit more span than a woodlore. My hands are just about average size, but just that little bit extra there. For bigger hands, if you were smaller hands, I suppose your fingers might be that big, but quite skimping, is there? So they're on the way. So apologies to everybody, but my back's been a bit this week, so I didn't want to keep in and out of the car and post this, so I'm going to press on the post next week for everybody's projects. But as I say, I have been pressing on with this one for George. So that's pressed on, moved on, and the trials with the Renaissance wax. Looks like I'm going to keep going with Lexol and Carnauba as it is. It's then complete, and it's a final coat of Renaissance wax just to protect it afterwards. So basically it's another stage on top of everything else. Wessex. So thanks for joining me. It's got Wessex Blades. Yeah, even doing working on leather and rubbing things like that. Give myself about half an hour, and I've had enough of me back at the moment. But that was reaching too far on the other little job up on the shelf. Things are centralised. So thanks for joining me, Scott Wessex Blades. Very happy with it.